first things first, make sure your car is in good shape. Check your tires, make sure there's enough tread, and if you're in real snow country, make sure you have snow tires. And make sure you also have a bag of salt in the back of your car and a bag of kitty litter in the back of your car. We'll get back to that in a little bit here. Now that'll give you a little extra traction. Now also make sure that you have, your car has got enough antifreeze to it, that you always keep your gas above half, and if you can, put a gas treatment in your car as well. But get a hold of your mechanic and find out what works best for you. Let's try a few hacks now. The first thing we're going to do is take a look at your windshield. Now the windshield could look actually pretty clear, as you can see from my car here. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of problem seen through that windshield. But the problem is, as you're driving, the snow from below the windshield can actually go up on top of your car like this. Now you can have your windshield wipers going, and that will take the snow away, but it's pretty constant. It keeps on happening. Same thing with the top here. The snow there will blow down into your windshield. Not the best thing. So the best thing to do is get rid of this snow right here, get rid of that snow right there, and you should be able to see pretty well. Now the next hack isn't for everybody. I came from Idaho, and in Idaho, one trick that we use sometimes is to take a thermal blanket and place it over the car windshield. And then we usually put a little pieces of stick in between it to make sure that it doesn't actually touch the windshield very much. I don't have a thermal blanket today, but I do have one of these, and this has worked extremely well for me. So I put this on my car, and it usually keeps the windshield from getting all fogged up or snow. If the snow's on it, all I have to do is lift it up, go like that, and the snow goes away. Now this next trick is actually an Idaho trick as well. Now you may think I actually lost my mind with this one, and your neighbors will definitely talk about you, that's for sure. But it actually works pretty well. In the wintertime, sometimes your windshield wipers stick to your windshield, and you may try to put hot water on it to make sure that they loosen up and stuff, but that could be bad. That can actually crack your windshield. So you don't want to do that. So this is a hack that's not for everybody again, because it does look a little weird, but give it a try. Socks on your windshield. Bring your windshield wipers up and put socks, I don't know if you can see my finger, socks on the windshield wipers. Now sometimes the winds and stuff are a little strong, but I've never had a problem. I've done this for many, many years. Now if your locks are stuck, if they're frozen solid, it's sometimes tough to get inside the car. Now one thing you can do, and again, be very, very careful of this, is you can actually take, you can see it right there, your lock right here, put a straw inside of there and blow gently into the straw. Sometimes that will be enough to thaw it out. But if it's not, take your key like this and take a lighter and make sure that you're holding on to this part of your key so you don't get got, and light this part of your key till it becomes warm. Then stick that inside, and that should actually make it pretty simple to unlock. Just like that. Now that you're able to get inside your car, one of the other things that might stick is the rubber around your edges like this. Now a lot of people tell you use WD-40 on this, which is great, but if you don't have any WD-40, you might consider using a little bit of vegetable oil. Just spray that on the rubber. Keep the rubber from adhering to itself. I've used this again many, many, many times. I never have this problem. I used to have it all the time. Plus, it makes your car very buttery. Now this next one is another one guaranteed to get your neighbors talking. I think this is kind of unique to me, as I haven't seen anybody else do this, but it's worked wonders for me, and I'll show it to you. What I do is I take plastic bags, the Ziploc kind, and put them on my mirrors like this. I don't even keep the ends closed or anything. I just simply put it on like that. And then in the morning, I take the bag off like this, and my mirrors are completely snow-free. Well, it's starting to snow again, so it looks like we better wrap this up for right now, but we'll do another video on a few more car hacks for winter, if you like these ones. And if you got some ideas of your own, please go ahead and in the comments, leave some suggestions. Anyway, this is Mike Keating for 65 and Still Alive, hoping you live the best life possible. Goodbye, everybody.